I don't know how many of you go out there and have conversations with two black guys from the Queens on any given day, self-proclaimed socialist, and get away with it. I do it. That's what we got here, two self-proclaimed socialists from New York, guys in advertising. Of course, if he ever lived in a real socialist country, he'd run screaming from it and never, ever, ever, ever call himself a socialist again. But I'm sure it's fashionable. It's fashionable to be a socialist. Call yourself a socialist in New York City right now. And so I had a good conversation with this guy, and hopefully these two guys, and hopefully maybe planted some seeds. Who knows? But that's what I do. And if you like what I do, you know what you do. You support my ass. So, go to my shop and get one of my designs, or just throw money at me at PayPal, or become a patron, which is always nice. Because this is a spiritual battle, as I always say, that we're fighting on a material plane. So what you want to do is, if you can't get out there, you give me the material to stay out there, right? Right. Right. All right. So with that said, let's get to this one. On the streets.
Advertising?
Yeah.
Well, it's a tough place to do advertising, man. But if you're going to do it, that's the place to do it.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, hell yeah. So what you doing down here? Just goofing?
Vacation, bro.
Yeah. You been here before?
My first time.
Yeah, I call it the home of the alcoholic Peter Pan. Did I get it about right?
You got it 100% right. Yeah.
So what part of the city you live in? You live in the city, New York?
Queens, yeah.
In Queens?
Yeah.
So where do you guys stand, man, politically? Where do you stand politically? How do you?
I'm a socialist.
A socialist?
I'm a socialist.
Where did that ever work? Where has socialism ever worked?
I ain't gonna get into this now.
Wow, come on, where has socialism ever worked?
In Europe?
No. No. All those countries were built on capitalism. That's how they made their money, and they have social programs that support those social programs. But the money they make is from free market capitalism.
Well, I like a mix between capitalism.
Well, then you're not a socialist.
Well, right. Well, I'm saying I lean more towards that. What I'm saying.
Yeah, but again, socialism doesn't work. If you are talking about pure socialism, you're talking about
not
having
pure.
the government.
Okay, that is fair. Not pure. Not pure. But I believe in universal health care. Things of that.
Well, again, if you make enough money through, you ought to know this, being from New York and being a market, that you make your money through capitalism and through through the market.
With goods,
and when you get enough, then you can have enough to go ahead and spread it out in the social programs. But it's still capitalism, you got to believe it. So you're not a socialist.
It's a mix.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you ain't going to get a voting Democrat. Because, look at what that, you actually...
The Dems don't support that at all. Yeah. It's only like a couple of them.
Yeah, you got that Cortez up there talking about the Green New
Cortez.
Deal. You love her?
I love Cortez.
The Green New Deal?
Yo, man.
How do you support the Green New Deal?
If climate change is a crisis, like they say that it is,
it's not.
If you're saying that it is, then we need
it's
to
not.
It's not. Well, that's what they are saying.
Who's they?
You know what I'm saying?
Who's they?
97% of the scientists.
No, that's bullshit. And do you really believe you can't pay off scientists? Let me blow this out of the water for you, okay? Okay. See, I helped start at the Institute for Environmental Alternatives, Professor Ron Cohn, 1971. So I lived with scientists for 3.5 years, studied this crap. So I forgot more about this than most people know, right?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to give it to you straight, okay? 99% of the scientists know that. 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 The big boogeyman, of course, is too much CO2 in the, right? Ooh, we got too much CO2, right?
Yeah.
All right. CO2 is a natural element of life. Mm-hmm. We breathe it out. Those plants breathe it in, correct? Yeah. So it's recyclable. It goes around.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if they say there's too much of it in the air, and that's all they ever talk about, there's too much of it, how much is in the air? Now, why won't they tell you that? Bing, right? Why won't they tell you that? Because if you knew that, you'd start questioning what the hell you're talking about. 0.04%. Less than half of 1%. It's been that way for several hundred years. Now, why do they pick on that? Because of all the gases in the atmosphere, water vapor being the biggest, right? Mm-hmm. It's the one thing they can blame on us. So if they say, you got a carbon footprint, it's your fault that things are screwed up. Now they can control us by the use of energy. They can say, we can control the energy you use. And when they control the energy you use, they control you. And when they control you, they got you by the balls. And that is it. It's political. It is nothing to do with the environment. A volcano spews out more CO2 one eruption than we've spewed out since man began. So we're like a flea fart on the back of a dog when it comes to what we have an effect on the planet. Yeah. It's seriously. So it is all about control. They're lying to you, brother. They're lying to you.
How about healthcare? How do you feel about that?
Well, when I was growing up, I can remember the doctor coming to my house at 3 in the morning because I had a temperature. And when they took the Hippocratic Oath back then, 1/4 of the health care that the doctor would give would be free, pro bono. Well, the Rothschilds came in and said, oh, we can't have that. We can't be giving crap away. We got to pay for that stuff. And that's when it all became corrupted. So it's all about making money off of you, profit.
So you do think it's a problem that needs to get fixed then?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it ought to be free market.
What should it be?
The health care ought to be free market.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, because then it's the lowest price. Again, we go back to capitalism, free market, everything gets lowered.
I don't think healthcare should
you really going to, let me, do you really trust the government? How often does the government screw up things?
I don't think.
How often does the government screw up things?
A lot of time.
So are you going to trust the government with your health?
I'm
seriously, are you going to trust the government with your health?
I don't believe health insurance should have a profit incentive.
No. If it's free market, you understand. Right now, it's controlled but if you just allow one person to control it, then they can charge whatever they want.
Right.
But if you got a choice to go out there and pick and choose who's the best, who's going to offer me the best deal, then you're going to have people going, I'm going to give you the best deal because I'm going to give you this for this.
Yeah.
So it's free market that's going to drive the prices down, not allowing just the government to go ahead. We get back to socialism, then they pick who the hell can go ahead and do it, and they can drive the price up to whatever they want.
We have free market right now, though.
No,
yes, we do. It's free market right now, and you see the prices are already so high.
No, we don't.
There's a lot of what things. Is it now then?
Because there's a lot of corruption in the sense. Let's do this. If you look at it right now, the pharmaceutical companies will control a lot of it. Can you remember the corruption that's in here?
The corruption is crazy. Right. Yeah, the corruption is crazy.
They give you for instance. I just pick one up for instance. There are cures and preventatives for cancer. We know that.
Yeah.
We know that. We know that there's cures and preventatives of cancer that are natural, low cost. Yet, we spent $1 trillion looking for a cure for cancer, and it's gone up 3,500%. And if you get it, you got to go to the doctor and spend how much money for this, that, the other, right?
Which is wrong.
So it's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's where the corruption comes in. So it's say, look at it this way: when these guys, all of these guys, right? Half the commercials on TV are what? Pharmaceutical companies.
Yep.
So if right, so if they come out with something, that's going to hurt you. Let's say they come out with a vaccine that kills a bunch of people, right? You really think they're going to report on that?
Yeah.
No? Thank you. So it's the amount of money, the corruption that's in the system that is driving those costs up. Oh yeah, we need all this money for research. Bullshit.
Yep, he is right about that. He is right about that.
So we're talking about the corruption, which is again gets back to just keeping it a small group of hands.
Unfortunately, Trump is not helping that though, which he said that he would. He's a part of the establishment now.
No.
Unfortunately.
No. Again, we get back to this, and we'll go on to it. You remember, he was not supposed to be in there.
Right.
He beat out 17 establishment.
Yeah.
Now, remember the word establishment here. That's important, okay? He doesn't belong to the Bohemia Grove, the Bilderberg Group, the CFR.
Right.
He belonged to none of those secret, semi-secret societies.
He's using his position to try and get in that group, though.
No, bullshit. Bullshit. Why are they trying so hard to get rid of him?
Because they don't like him.
Thank you. Because he is cutting their balls.
He is not, though.
Oh,
he's not. Come on, man.
Why are they trying so hard to get rid of him? I'll give you one, for instance. I'm going to give you another one for. Of course, they shouldn't trust him because Hillary Clinton said it. If he gets in, all our necks are in a noose. Hello? Give you for instance. The second month he was in office, he started the pedophile task force ring. To date, they busted over 20,000 pedophiles, huge pedophile rings. Now, one of the ways that the elites control the people that we elect and the people in business is by compromising them, by catching them in compromising situations, pedophilia, sex rings. Trump is busting them. That is why they hate him.
Well, allegedly he was accused of molesting a 15-year-old. It didn't go to court. I don't think.
Yeah, allegedly a lot of things.
You're saying,
but the real truth is the fact that Bill Clinton was on the pedophile island with Epstein 22 times.
He is a creep.
Yeah, so we have, and then we've caught real pedophiles like Hassett and all the rest of them that are in there. It is one of the way the elites. I'm going to give you a good documentary to watch. You're familiar with Procter & Gamble.
Yeah.
Probably, I think they're the third largest conglomerate in the world, right? Foster Gamble, heir to that vast fortune, groomed to be a 0.00001%, has an epiphany, and he goes, "Holy shit! I'm surrounded by psychopaths. All the people around me are nuts." So he breaks from the elitist agenda. He makes this documentary called Thrive. Thrive, watch it. Write it down. Put it down. Thrive. You can watch on YouTube. The first thing he does in this, he shows government cover-ups that for over 100 years. Free energy suppression. We're not talking about solar and wind. We're talking about real free energy machines. But what's really cool about this, he shows the power structure. He shows who's really running things and how that pyramid works. Very top, underneath it, you got the corporations underneath that, you got the governments underneath that, you got the military, and then we're on the bottom, right? And he shows how everything is controlled through the use of the media, ownership, coercion, blackmail, catching people in, compromising positions, murder. So, he really shows how it works. But what's really cool about this documentary, he doesn't show how they do it. He shows their weaknesses. And he shows us how we can get our power back through doing little things, getting out of the big banks. shopping at thrift shops, you know, getting away from the you know, the bling, as it were, you know, not being caught up in their machine and feeding that machine. So it's really good to kind of give you the big overall picture of what the elites are doing to us and how they run structures and why Trump got in and how we got in. So it's really good, man. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a great leave. It's Procter & Gamble has more money than God, so it's a really good document. It's well done.
You know, that's the problem with conservatives. I feel like you guys don't go after the elites enough. Like, you guys always give them like a.
Well, you're saying elite guys. You understand? I'm not.
No,
I'm pissed.
not you specifically, but like.
No, they are.
They don't go after the elites as
well, and I grant you that.
Yeah.
I mean, there are. As you understand, it's not. The corruption is on both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the rhinos, you know, Republicans in name only, right? The deep state is deep.
Oh,
it's
God,
on both sides.
Yep.
They've got those all by law. The reason they put in two parties is because two parties are easy to control. You know, right? So that's the deal. And that's what people are recognizing now, because we got that thing you got in your pocket there. We got the internet now.
Yeah.
You know, we're not listening just to these guys
But
anymore.
now they're trying to crack down.
Thank you. They're trying to hold up that because of hate speech. Well, what the hell is that?
Exactly. Like, you know, I'm not a big fan of Alex Jones, but you know what I'm saying? There's no reason why he should have been the.
Thank you. Everybody should have a voice.
You know what I'm saying? Free
listen
speech.
to the people
Yeah.
they try to silence.
Yep.
Those are the ones you got to listen to.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got the right voice.
Yep,
well, you guys got it. Yeah, all right, man. You guys, good head on yourself. Socialism or not, you know, you're doing all right. Here, let me give you there's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Thank you,
all right, brother, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, take it easy.
So I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I made a dent, put a bug in their ear. Who knows, huh? If you're there, I don't know, let me know. You got anything to say about it. And if you like it, well, you know, you like it. If you care, you share. And if you really want to help me out, well, go buy something. So, that's how this works. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button. Thanks a lot, folks. God bless you. See you on the streets.